Suggestible, we are. And although it's regrettable, it's unavoidable. We're spoilable, malleable, flawed to the core, fallible. I wear the agnostic label, and I don't suffer lightly fools or fables. But there's demons in my stable, left there by the past, in a cold stone hall, sitting on their ass, singing with my class about things beyond me, rich and righteous rules that rightly wronged me, that ruled my thoughts rightly or wrongly, cruelly conned me, twisted my mind. The sins of the 7 deadly demons steadily gave reasons to fear my very thoughts. Snow white covered conscience much darker than the dwarfs. They shepherd me to virtues like wizardly old wolves. When passion takes possession and blends our needs and musts, Asmodeus resides and is tempting us to lust. Indulge ourselves with Beelzebub, the lord of the flies, inspired by desire when gluttony resides. When mammon winds us up, we want just more and more. Greed, but we don't need, still we take it from the poor. And Belphegor's a beast if you're depressed and lost. He takes away your energy and smothers you with sloth. Follow Satanas down the garden path, and you might go bananas distributing your wrath. Whispers from Leviathan can make you feel inferior, and envy the criteria of those he deems superior. And if we dance the dance with Lucifer, the bringer of light, we fall like an angel when we listen to our pride. They can't commit me to fire if I commit them to verse, so listen to my fire as I begin to purge. Asmodeus, lust. Lusting, 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 loveless, fucking, mindless, thrusting, thirsting, yearning, craving, seeing, touching, taking, wanting, feeding. The odious Asmodeus is arduous and hard for us to start to take apart when here is harpering. He's part of us, embracing us and shaming us, enslaving us like Onomus and Crixus and Gannicus and Castus and Spartacus. So we never feed a flower, we just pick it, watch it die. Not water it and nurture it and revel in its life. But it's time to turn the tide, poke this peeper in his eyes, side him like the reaper and relieve me of his ties. I don't need to feed my eyes and see people like a prize, leching with my weapon cocked to need him for those highs. I reach so deep inside, find chastity for once. Won't feed this demon needlessly, I'll find my will to love. Beelzebub, gluttony. Now sitting on the sofa in the corner of my mind is a nasty little bloater with bad habits in kind. Like a rabid canine with a piggish thirst for gluttony, feeding me and leading me to diabetic drudgery. I'll die because he's stuffing me with pies until I'm utterly a beast and I just struggle to breathe or leave my chair. He's loving it, he just can't get enough of it. Popped down to Mackie D's, bought some shit, he's stuffing it. But I've had enough of it and I'm not putting up with it, I'ma turn John Coffey on the Lord of the Flies. Beelzebub's got a devil put aside for me. It's been tempting and suggesting that it's time to feed. But I'll refrain and abstain from his vices, you'll see. Exercise and exercise his lies from me. He tries bribery, and he tries it a lot. But this belly's gonna get him, gonna run him around the block. Mammon. Greed. Mammon covers greed, but where Beelzebub just feeds, Mammon takes possession of the things he doesn't need. Accumulates with speed and keeps the things that please his ego and the people that he wants to stop succeed. He sees his wants and needs, but nobody else's. He loves money, he loves status, he's a taker, he's selfish. And you want to know what else? He's right up in our culture. We consume like plagues of locusts and pick on bones like vultures. Retail therapy indulgence, disparity of solace. Weekend shoppers bought consumers who live it like an onus. They came to spend their bonus on the things they do not need, while people die and freeze while they're sleeping in the streets. But I will bring relief with altruistic deeds, philanthropy and charity, and living life more meek. Apathy is a disease and a tragedy to me. I'll take Mammon and just slam him to the floor and watch him bleed. Belphegor. Sloth. Belphegor is sloth, and he wants to be my buddy. When I sit around all day wearing nothing but a hoodie, and yesterday's boxers and zero will to fight, I'm frozen cause my happiness was drunk away last night. See, I'm a melancholy wally at the best of times. There's a lot of idle folly in the best of my rhymes. The madness of my misery is a badness I must mend. Stop sitting with my sadness and insisting it's my friend. Because I know I can be rigorous, industrious, alert. But inertia takes control until I'm dwelling with my hurt. Belphegor sits by me and whispers all the words that tell me I don't need to live and I don't want to work. But misery loves company, the tyranny of sloth. Belphegor's just like me, so our friendship's gotta stop. I'm gonna be more diligent. It's time to render doubt. Unworkable, infallible. It's time to venture out. Satanus, aka Satan, wrath. He bubbles in my blood, he troubles up my mug. He tells me I'll be mighty if I fuck the fuckers up. He whispers in my ears, he warns me of my peers. He tells me they are plotting and feeds those very fears. The rage is very near, see red, I'm near to tears. So far I'm freaking out, but I notch it up a gear. So fast I cannot steer, I'm veering from my path. Satan has me baking and I'm dealing out my wrath. Dispersing like a blast, short fuse and then explosion. I feel the dark side in me when I'm riding on the moment. There's power in my veins, it flows till I'm insane. But I can fight this madness, I can find some peace again. The beast can be tamed with passivity and poise. Humanity and patience can quieten the noise. Satanus is a boy, throwing toys from the pram. But I'll tolerate this baby and stand calm as a man. Leviathan, envy. He says, what is it they got that you need to be more better? That's a very nice car, that's a very nice sweater. That's a very pretty girl, how did he even get her? I'm very, very sure that he shouldn't get to bed her. He says they're better than you and he feeds my insecurity. He fuels my taste for rivalry and jealousy and modesty. He's the hellmouth demon, he's the monster of the sea. He's called Leviathan and he's talking to me. Oh my graceless confrontation, oh my imperfect guilt. Oh my vengeful opposition and my modest ill will. Oh my covetous ambition when I cast my evil eye. When envy takes control, Leviathan is nigh. But kindness resides behind my smiling eyes. There is care and affection and it's time to turn the tide. Tell Leviathan to quiet down and listen to my heart. Smother him with love and free him from the dark. Lucifer, pride. The last of them is Lucifer and I don't even rate him. His father kicked him out and Mother Earth just hates him. And that fact is just blatant, he's messing with my patience. By the way he tells me flagrantly to stand above my station. Food for thinking vain and forbidden like a raven. Like psychosis from cocaine and entitled like a mason. But I won't play his game. Walk too tall and stumble. Light bringer in the dark, so blind he falls and fumbles. I won't take a stumble. I fight to be more humble. Strip him of his title like Rumble in the jungle. Humiliate his hustle to relieve me of his trouble. Restore me of humility, a victim from my thoughts. The valiance of battle but devoid of pride or boasting. Standing without grounding, showing without boasting. Exorcise this demon, invite him to a bout. Put on my iron shirt and chase this devil out. Each one a deadly demon's suggestion makes material. The fucks you in the brain, disease is so venereal. Not woolen-cladded wolves, more wolf masks on some wizards, subliminal, tyrannical, like poison-flowing rivers. You have been delivered from evil, you bad sinners. by demons with agendas that will keep you from your betters. Each one is like a letter from a sociopathic fecker who manipulates his muses to confuse and keep them tethered. I exercise my demons to bring light to the dark. Not exercise like preachers, but like running in the park. The thumping of my heart is something of an art. An art is my catharsis, so with art they will depart. These demons may be smart, but my melon is my weapon. And maybe they are there because my melon let it happen. Are they thieves or beggars? Deadly demons 7. Are they angels from hell or devils from heaven?